Hi everyone, it's Anne here from Positively Papercraft, and I'm back with another laminating video. I get asked to do them all the time, so I've been kind of having a look around at some of the older ones I did, and a few people have asked us to redo them, but we're going to have a kind of a different twist on it as well. So you may have remembered ages ago I showed you how to make these like shaker bookmarks, but what I've done this time is I have stamped on the laminate pouch, but not on the outside. I've stamped on the inside, and then I've created a pocket and I've put little shakers in, so that I wanted to show you that. Another one is, this is a die cut, but it isn't actually just stuck onto the front or the inside, it's laminated on the inside of this piece. So you can see there's nothing, it's not you know, you can't feel it from the inside either because it's laminated in between the pouches. So in case you haven't seen it, I'm going to show you how to do it, and we're going to make a one with a kind of a bit of everything in. Really easy to do. So I've got some A5 pouches here and all you want to do is you want to cut your pouch to roughly the size of what you want your laminating pouch, like your laminated bookmark, to be. So you could get loads of bookmarks out of one pouch, so I've cut one here, and then obviously with us cutting it we're going to end up separating the two little pieces, so this is one sheet, okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to turn them round so you've got both glossy sides together like that, and they will be really slippy, but it's okay, don't worry. So whatever stamping or die cuts you want to have, you're going to attach them to this piece here, to, you know, what would be, well, I'm not going to confuse it, just as I said, it will start off as a normal laminating pouch. You will open it up, turn them glossy sides together. Alright, so that's going to be my inside bookmark. So what I'm going to do this time is I've die cut my name. So I'm going to have Anne, which this is going to be, as I said, trapped in the inside of the pouch, so you know, it's not going to get in the way or anything like that. So I'm going to have this roughly in the middle. So I'm just going to get some glue, and you only need a little bit on. So I've got my two shiny sides together, and I've die cut my name just down there like that. So take a full laminating pouch. Now you want to pop a little piece of card or something just across there to stop it from jamming in the machine. I'm just going to cut a little bit of card like that, and that's just going to go right at the top. Now I'm going to take my two pieces. You really need to keep these together and, you know, level as much as you can. And then I'm just going to, now obviously you can get a few in, I'm just doing, for the purpose of the video, I'm just doing this one. So, you know, just to save people keep asking, can you put more in, or I'm wasting the pouches. I'm just demonstrating to you how this works, that's all. So just again, it might take you a few times to make sure it's completely all lined up. So I'm going to go for about there, I think. And then I'm going to close that over. So try and pick it up without moving it. You can see it's in there. And that's why I glued the letters down. We don't have to worry about them moving around. I've already got the laminator heated up and it's ready. And I'm happy with that. So I'm just going to run it through. Right, so when we take it out, this is what we have, all right? You can see our inside pocket. So what we need to do is we need to cut around it, but don't cut right up to it. You want to leave a little space, okay? So I'll get the trimmer. And I'll start with the bottom, so we can always tidy it and get it nice and straight later. So for now, I'm just going to make sure I leave a little space after the where I can see the pouch inside. You can see I'm just leaving a little bit. So do the same with the other side. I'm going to leave a little bit of the pouch and the bottom. So we end up with that. Now the top piece you want to actually cut into it because we then want to open it. So I'm going to make sure I cut into it. So this should now open like so, and it reveals our pouch, and that's laminated in between them. Okay, so there's no chance of that coming off or moving around or anything like that. And then it's up to you how you decorate it. So I cut just a piece of fancy paper here, and I am gonna pop that in. You could leave them, you could put anything you want in them. You could leave them clear and just have your sequins in them. So I think that, I mean, if I'd gotten it straight, but I haven't, but you get the idea of what I mean. So we've got that in there. Then I've got some little sequins and stuff. And these would make brilliant gifts. So I'm going to have a few of them in. You could personalise them for whoever they're for, or like I did on the other, you could just have some nice pretty die cuts and things. So you can see, sorry that's my phone, it's always going off at some point. So we got them. So before I start shaking them around, I really need to seal this up. So I'm just going to trim this bit of paper off because it's sticking out a little bit. Now all I use is just some tape, sellotape or some kind of like magic Scotch magic tape or something like that. So now I know that them sequins are not going to come out. So now we've got our lovely little shaker bookmark, which is now personalised. So what I'm then going to do is just put them back on, actually, so I don't spill them everywhere. Now what I've got is I've got some of this paper left, so I want to kind of cover the bit that I've done with the tape. So you don't want to cover your die cut names, so I'm just going to fold this over roughly just to about there, and then I'm going to cut that. Okay, so you just need a little folded over piece. which will glue over there, and that will hide the tape and whatnot, but it also matches. I'm just going to glue this on. I stapled the last one, but I didn't like the look of it, if I'm honest. I just thought it spoiled it a little bit, so I think it's nicer if you just tape or glue it on. And of course, what else you can do is, if you've got some border punches or a die, you can, you know, make it fancy and cut it out with a nice border die or something. Then I'm going to take my crocodile, punch a hole in. I've got some ribbon. I'm just going to trim that on a bit of an angle, and I'm going to push it through from the back. Just pull that tight and then trim it off. And as I said, these would make beautiful gifts. So have a try of it this way by, you know, laminating either die cuts, or as I did with this one, I stamped with STAZON ink, and I didn't put any paper in, I just left it completely clear. So the same as what we did with that, instead of sticking the die cuts on like I did, you would just stamp them with your STAZON, let it dry for about 20 minutes, and then just do exactly what I've done now. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. I love these, and I think it's just so clever. You can make them any size you like, you know. So yeah, hope you like that one. So thanks for watching, take care, and bye for now.